They say he was born of a barren woman, 40 miles from land and 40 miles from sea.
Hello, my name is Daniel Palno and I am Stromboli, or I play Strombolli in Strombolli's Medicine Show. And I am always thinking about the show the rest of the year, and when I see street performers or people with eccentric abilities and talents, I'm always trying to cobble them into the show. We've been working on this for many, many years, but each installation, each incarnation is very, very different. And this year we decided to go back into a little bit more of a backstory, into kind of the mythology around Strombolli and his troupe that's been traveling for 1,000 years. Sometimes it's 5,000 years. You know, the myth just keeps kind of morphing and changing. And there's a lot of things, in a way, Strombolli's Medicine Show is like an equation or a recipe. Each show has to have, and we don't always realize it completely, but each show in its ultimate form has to have a very old person, a baby, animals, the non-human, snakes and serpents, and so forth. A lot of the things in Strombolli's Medicine Show are things that were historically under the same tent or under the same roof. But then it's all become compartmentalized. Even like comedy and thinking of vaudeville and burlesque, there's a lot of burlesque is an element of Strombolli's Medicine Show. Burlesque used to be there used to be comedians in burlesque on stage. Something unthinkable now. You'd never see a comedian at a strip club.
You know what it's like to be married for 700 years?
My favorite part is the unexpected that happens. And in Strombolli's Medicine Show, you can break all rules of a convention in theater. For example, if in a conventional play, it wasn't your scene and you walked across the stage singing a song, people would kill you. In Strombolli's Medicine Show, if you don't walk across the stage in a scene that isn't yours, doing something crazy, you're in trouble. Performers love to mess with each other and bringing up volunteers. The unexpected always happens. And I also really like, for example, the clowns. I have a clown that's Ringling Brothers trained. I have clowns that are Down syndrome clowns from a local theater company that works with artists with disability. And then historically I've had an Anishinaabe Peyoka clown. And to have these clowns up on stage, and some DIY punk clowns, and they're all up on stage interacting, and when you're watching it, you have no idea you've never seen anything quite like it. And I love the improbableness of what happens when you put all these elements together and see what happens and have them really interface. The results are always remarkable.
Well, hi, I'm Fire Snake, and welcome to the Strombolli Show. This is Worm, and in the show I'm Polly, so my role is to kill the main character and the clowns with the help of the Lord of Death. So yeah, we come in at the end and we end up taking his life, but then he's rescued. But anyway, the show is great. Getting ready for it is a lot of fun. As you can tell, body paint, all blue, head to toe. Kali is a Hindu goddess of death, and she's very dark, very skull and bones and blood. But I brought a little snake too, because snake represents life and death.
By Strombolli to essentially be a very powerful dark
horse that comes and kills them. We started practicing for the show probably a month ahead of time, but the show had been discussed for a really long time. And it's a show that happens every year, so almost as soon as the last show ends, they start planning. And elaborate costuming and masks and just amazing talent. The clowns are phenomenal. There are harpies in the tree. There's a lot of fun characters, and everybody, they come and they practice when they can, and they just put the show together in such an amazing way. It's amazing to see how these people pull it together. So it goes on for about 2 hours, and there is live orchestra. So these, one guy writes all of the music, and there are live musicians that come and they play the music. So they do just a phenomenal job. When everything is pulled together at the end, it's just beautiful. It's a lot of fun.